What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at again with another video. And you guys did ask for this video, and I am basically giving you this video because I think it's something everybody should know about. It's something everybody can use, but in no way, shape, or form am I a financial advisor, and this is all for entertainment purposes only, because I have to say that because this video has to do with options trading on Robinhood, options trading in general, the stock market, anything that can basically lose you money, because all this stuff can lose you money. I'm personally not responsible for, but since that is all out of the way, yes, this is that video, how to trade options on Robinhood. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and yeah, we'll just talk about it. We'll get into it. So let's get started with the video. You guys know that I don't like wasting your time. Let's go. Before we even jump into what options trading actually is, because it is completely different from just buying and selling shares of a stock, before we even jump into any of that, I just would like to say that I am a beginner, a 100% beginner at options trading. So if I don't explain something perfectly, definitely let me know down in the comment section, because I mean, this stuff's serious. You can lose money, you can make a lot of money doing this, or you could also lose a lot of money doing this. So this stuff is serious, and if I mention something wrong, I'm 100% sorry. I'll try to correct myself as much as I can in this video, but if I can't, then I'll make a separate video or put it down below in the comment section or the description. Either way, I'm a beginner at options trading, but I have had some luck in it, so I do want to share that luck with you and basically give you guys the knowledge. But as you may know, of course, there are plenty of other places that you can get more resources on options trading. This great place called Google, or even more YouTube videos, which is owned by Google. So just check out Google type of stuff and you'll probably find what you're looking for. Either way, what actually is an option, or what actually is an options trade or anything like that? What are options? According to marketbeat.com, and yes, we are using full-blown definitions here because I don't want to get anything wrong, an options trade is a way for investors to speculate on the direction of a security without having to take ownership of an underlying asset. That basically means you're betting, or at least taking a decently educated guess on the share price of a particular stock, whether it'll either go up or it'll either go down. So let's say, for instance, Apple, let's say, for instance, Tesla, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. You're basically betting or taking an educated guess, or just guessing in general, that that price or that share price of that stock would either go up. Maybe Microsoft right now, I think, is sitting at roughly like $210 a share. You're basically betting that it'll either go up to $220 a share, $250 a share, $300 a share, or maybe it'll go down to $190 a share, $180 a share, $170 a share, whatever. Option trades can either be call options when the options buyer is expecting a significant upward movement, or put options where the options buyer is expecting significant downward movement. So on that front, a call option is when you're basically betting that the stock price is going to go up, and a put option is when you're basically betting that the stock price will go down. When the trader is unsure of exactly which way the movement will be, they can take a variation on options trading known as a straddle strategy. Now, as I mentioned before, this is a very basic options video because personally, I'm just getting into options. And if you're watching this video, you might just be getting into options as well. So I don't want to, bombard you with all this extra information. So for this video, we're basically going to stick with calls and puts. So basically, if I think it's going to go up or if I think it's going to go down. The straddle strategy is cool and all, but I'm personally not using that at all. So if you want to find out more about that, definitely hit up Google, definitely hit up more YouTube videos, other people, you'll find out. Either way, it won't be covered in this video. Now that we actually have the basics out of the way, let's actually jump into my Robinhood portfolio and we can basically go over options trading and how to do it on Robinhood. Let's do it. Let's log into my Robinhood account and we can get started. So let me open Robinhood on up, Face ID, and we're in. You can see today I am down a whopping $1,000. And overall, in after hours, I'm up about $3.50 to be exact. But overall, this year, since I've been using Robinhood, up about $4,000, which is solid stuff. Either way, we're not really here for that right now. I do already have some options in place, and if you've seen my previous videos, then you would know what that option is. But basically, it is an option in Tesla. Either way, I can use my Tesla option as an example. You can see right now I'm up $548 with it. I can use that option as an example, but I don't really want to. So let's just choose a random stock. Let's actually go with Apple. And before I actually search for Apple, I just want to mention that my full portfolio is here, basically. This is my full portfolio. So these are all the stocks that I own in this portfolio that equals up to roughly $17,000. and I make portfolio updates once every single month, usually at the beginning of every single month. So if you are new to the channel and you don't know, now you know. So I'll definitely have something linked probably up there, basically just letting you guys know, or you can just click that link, just letting you guys know basically that here's my whole portfolio. I'm showing you all the stocks that I have in it, how many shares, everything. It's all covered, and it's only getting better. I actually have big plans for how I want to go forward doing this. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, all that good stuff. Either way, let's go and search for Apple. So go to the search and type in Apple. And if you guys don't know actually how to, buy and sell stocks on Robinhood, none of this option stuff, because this option stuff could be the first video you're seeing from me. But if you guys don't know how to buy and sell stocks on Robinhood, well, I explained that in a video as well. So I'll have a link up there for that as well. Either way, Apple. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on Apple. I have 5.6 shares of Apple, and right now Apple's stock price is $123.15. So first things first, you actually need to click on trade. But before I click on trade, you need to make sure options is enabled. Basically just go into your settings on Robinhood and enable options. They'll ask you a couple of questions. Are you basically a seasoned investor or something like that on those lines? And you just have to say yes to basically all those questions. Once you say yes, then you will have options trading enabled, and then you can go ahead and options trade. So like I said before, I'm going to go ahead and click on trade, and you can see we have options, or basically trade options, sell or buy. If you watch my old videos and you just want to buy or sell shares of Apple, then you would click on sell or buy. But in this case, because this is an options video, we're going to click on trade options. Once I click on trade options, this is exactly what you'll see. So you can see here at the top, we have some dates. Below that, we have the Apple share price, which is $123.17. Below that, we have, I think it's going up. If I hit on the next button over, it'll be like, I think it's going down. I think it could go up or down, or I think it's staying the same. And for this video, like I said before, we're only going to focus on calls and puts, which are basically, I think it's going to go up, or I think it's going to go down. So Apple's a pretty cool company, right? They have a lot of products. They have a lot of future products that could be coming out that we don't know about. And, they're a pretty solid company. So let's just say I think that Apple's stock price is going to go up, because I do. I honestly do think their stock price is going to go up. I don't have options in for them right now, but I could maybe tomorrow, I don't know, whenever I decide to put option in. It's up to me. Either way, I think the stock price of Apple will go up. So we're going to go ahead and click on, I think it's going to go up, the little button right there. And then we're going to go out and actually choose a date. So all the dates are at the top. You can see December 4th, December 11th, 18th, 24th, December 31st. We can go push this out as far as we want. Not too far, actually. Only to January 20th of 2023. But the further you go out, the less dates they're going to be available. But overall, these are the dates that I can choose from right now. So let's actually just go out to roughly the end of next year. Let's do September 17th of 2021. Let's click on that. So this is actually where you can see all of the option contracts for Apple. I can scroll up, I can scroll down, I can do whatever. We'll get into the numbers in a second. But essentially, if you're buying a contract or buying an option, it is a transaction between you and the buyer or you and the seller. In this case, I think the stock price is going to go up. So it's a transaction between me and a seller. I'm going to actually buy one of their options, and basically they're going to sell me that option temporarily on the bet that I'm betting that the stock price will go up, because that's what I think is going to happen. In the event that I want to buy a put, I click on put right over there, and in that transaction, it would be basically the same. You would still be the buyer because you're going to buy a put betting that the stock price will go down, and they will still be the seller because they're going to sell you that put. If you actually click on the other tab and click on sell, you can also sell a call or a put. Now, you can't do this unless you have 100 shares of that company. So if I don't have 100 shares of Apple, then I can't try to go and sell Apple because I don't have 100 shares of Apple. I'm essentially selling those calls or selling those puts to somebody else on Robinhood. But since I don't have 100 shares of Apple, I simply cannot do that. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with buy. Now, as I mentioned before, the share price of Apple, as you can see right now, is $123.20. And also, as I mentioned before, I think the stock price of Apple will go up. To what it will go up to, I have no idea. But as you can see, it can go up to $125. That means a $125 call. If I think it's going to go up to $150 by September 17th of 2021, then that's a $150 call. You get what I'm saying? If I think it's going to go up to $225, then that's a $225 call by September 17th of 2021. So let's go ahead and click on that $225 call, because that's, I mean, to be fair, I don't know, Apple, it possibly, who knows. Let's go ahead and click on that though. Once I click on the $225 call for September 17th of 2021, I can basically purchase as many contracts as I like. One contract is basically equal to 100 shares of Apple, so that's how much I am technically renting until that point in time. So I'm basically betting that the stock price of that stock will go up and hopefully get past 225 by that date that I specified on the app, which is once again September 17th of 2021. And if I would like to buy one contract, then it would be a whopping $123, which isn't bad. But the odds of that happening might be the real problem. So I can go ahead and buy this, and as long as Apple's stock price continues to go up, even if it doesn't hit 225, I'll still make money. But if it does hit 225, my strike price, which is what it's called, then I'll make even more money on top of that. Once it actually hits that strike price, then my money will actually multiply tremendously. But once again, it has to do that before that date. Otherwise, I have to either sell that option that I bought for either a loss or whatever gain I might have already. If we go back out and scroll down a little bit, I'll select something a little bit more reasonable. It'll obviously cost more. You can see these numbers are going up on the right side. You can see up here where I was at before 225, it was $1.23 multiplied by 100, essentially $123. If we scroll down, however, to get to something that makes a little bit more easier on us, because we know Apple can hit 125 by the end of next year. Basically, we know Apple can hit 125 by then. But if I go ahead and click on that and try to get one contract of that, as you can see, it's a lot more money because it's a lot more likely that Apple will actually hit 125 by that date. I mean, it's at 123 right now, and getting it for $14.75 honestly isn't that bad, because like I said before, once you're already in the money, which is once you hit that strike price, your money's going to multiply. Just that simple. This process works the same exact way for puts. So if I go ahead and click on puts and I scroll down to roughly, I don't know, $115, or let's go even lower than that. Let's go to 105. If I think Apple's going to go down to $105 by September 17th of 2021, I can buy one contract, and you can buy as many contracts as you want, by the way. But I'm just buying one just to show you. I mean, I can buy 10 and you can see it's $7,000. But one contract, if I want to buy one contract, I think Apple's going to go down to 105 by September 17th of 2021. Then that'll be $750. It works the same exact way for calls as it works for puts. Either way, you're buying it regardless. Now, as I mentioned before, the stock price continues to go up, but you're not actually hitting your strike price yet. So if I bought that 225 option for Apple, but it didn't actually reach 225 by the date I said it could reach 225 by, but Apple is still gone up, maybe it hits like 217 or 210 or whatever by that date, you can still sell before that date. And I actually recommend that you do sell before that date, just so you can lock in your profits, whatever profits you may have made. Because you have to remember, this is a transaction. So once you go and try to sell that call or put it whatever you made, somebody else has to go and pick that up. Somebody has to buy it. If they don't buy it, then nothing happens. It's that simple. You're stuck with it, and that stock price could go back down or up, whichever way, and it could lose you money overall in the long term. In any event, if the stock price goes up or goes down, depending on if you buy a call or buy a put, after you buy the call or after you buy the put, up or down, whichever is out of the way of the direction that you wanted to go in, you'll lose money. But the most you can actually lose is however much you paid for the option. So if I bought that $750 option for Apple, then the most I could lose is $750. I can't lose any more than that, but that is the most I could lose. And like I said before, as long as you can get in the money or be at least profitable by that date, then you're all good. So let's actually go to my Tesla option that I have right now. I also have an option with Hero as well, but let's talk about the Tesla option because I spent a whopping $45.80 on this option, so $4,580 on this option. So let's actually go to that and I can show you a little bit of the details of that. So right now, basically, I have a call on Tesla, a $670 call on Tesla. I believe Tesla is down today to around $550 or $560, something like that. But I have a call on Tesla for $670 and it's out to, I believe, February 19th. Yep, February 19th, 2021. So basically, I'm betting that Tesla will hit 670 or more by February 19th of 2021. I personally think they'll hit 670 before then, and that's basically when I'll sell. I'll probably sell a little bit above that depending on if it hits it. Overall, I still have made money with it, which changes every single day. It changes as long as the stock price changes. So option prices fluctuate as long as the stock price is actually fluctuating. So if Tesla is jumping up and down all day, then you can wait and see if you can get in on an option a little bit cheaper, or you might want to get in the option a little higher. I don't know why you would do that, but if you're going to save money, then save money. So obviously, it's been jumping all day. It's the type of stock to jump all day, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It's Tesla. Either way, if I scroll down a little bit, you can see that today's return on Tesla is a negative $1,130. That means I essentially lost $1,130 of Tesla, but not really because I haven't sold. And overall, even though I lost that $1,000 today, overall, I'm still up $548 right now. So if I sold this option today or tonight, which I can't do because you only can buy and sell options during market hours, if I sold it right now, if I could, then I would still have made $548, which is pretty solid because I bought this option last week. So the fact that I can make $500 in about a week is pretty solid. And at one point in time, I was up a little bit over $2,000 in about 2 days. So the fact that I can make $2,000 in 2 to 3 business days is still really good. I could have sold that option 2 to 3 business days ago or 2 days ago and made $2,000. Basically $2,000 in 3 days. So you have to look at it like that. And that's exactly how I look at it. But like I said before, I'm betting that the stock price of Tesla will go even higher than this, and that's why I'm not selling yet. So yeah, that's kind of that. So real quick, I'm actually checking the stock price of Tesla right now, and it just shot up like crazy. So you can see it was pretty bad today. It went down by a lot, and overall here it was down a decent amount. $32, $5.52. Either way, Tesla stock price just shot straight up once again. This is like the 3rd time in a row this has happened this week, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Either way, it's sitting at a whopping $587 a share right now. So once the market actually opens tomorrow morning, that'll reflect in my option price. Option prices do not get reflected in aftermarket. So it still says I'm down 1,000, but once it actually opens tomorrow morning, I'll probably be up about $1,400. So if I sold tomorrow morning when the market opened, like I said before, I'll be up a decent amount of money. That's like $2,000 basically. I'll be up $2,000, $1,800 roughly. I can go ahead and sell. I'm not going to do it, but I could go ahead and sell and cash out on my $1,800, and that be that. Obviously, you have to pay taxes for all this stuff, but that's a whole separate video. That is basically options trading on Robinhood. Super basic, 101, super simple. It might not even be 101. It might just be 100 for all I know. Either way, you can make money from this. You can make a lot of money from this, and you can also lose a lot of money from this because it's the stock market, it's investing, it's risk. The more you risk, the more you could possibly lose, but also the more you could possibly make. As far as options trading, you can only lose what you put up, but you basically can make an unlimited amount of money. It's that simple. I showed a graph for my Tesla option in my previous video, but like I said before, if Tesla hits like $1,000 a share, which I don't really know, but if it did, just hypothetically, if it did, then that's roughly like a $30,000 return in a matter of a month, basically, because I do plan on selling this on a certain date, which is the day it actually joins the S&P 500, which is December 21st. Either way, if it hit that amount of money, that's $30,000 that I made in 3.5 weeks. So you have to look at it on that side of things. Obviously, you have to have money to make money. You can buy cheap options, but if you buy cheap options, you might not really make a lot of money from it. If you buy more expensive options, you can make a lot of money like I am, roughly $2,000 in 2-3 days, or $1,000 or $500 in a week. You know, you can do it, and plenty of people already do this. I don't know why it's looked at as it's really difficult. It's really not that difficult, but like I said before, do your own research, jump in when you want to jump in, only invest what you should actually invest. Don't just put money in or just like risk all your money for this, because like I said, it's not worth it. If you're not sure and you don't have a plan, do not do any of this stuff. But you know, do some research and you'll get there. It's not hard by any means, but you know, you should take some time and do some research and jump in when you want to jump in, or jump in, you know, something light like my other stock, my other hero ETF that I have. I only put like $100 in there. That's a $100 option. No big deal. And I know it'll hit that strike price. I know it'll hit it. So, you know, I'll make probably like $200 off of it. I won't make thousands like, you know, Tesla, because it's not going to jump like Tesla. But the point is, I made money without doing basically anything. So either way, I bought the option. I have it. I'm gonna let it sit. It doesn't expire till next year. I'll make probably roughly $200-300 off of it, and that'll be that. I'll walk away happy. $300 richer, and that's that. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I see that only 7% of you guys are subscribed right now. I know I've been dropping a lot of bangers for you guys, so I've been getting a lot of new people coming onto my channel. But either way, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. I need you guys to like the videos, because, you know, the YouTube algorithm, I need it. It's killing me. The YouTube algorithm is killing me. Either way, that's kind of it for this video. My name is Dollar Mike, aka Michael Mitchell. I make videos all about personal finance on the channel. So that means investing, saving, credit, budgeting, all that kind of good stuff. That's kind of it. The secret word of today is I don't know today. I think I did water already. The secret word today, I'm looking around my room to see what I can do. All right, the secret word today is battery. So type battery down below, and look at that Tesla battery. You get what I'm saying. Type battery down below, and I know you watched this video this far. This is the end of the video, but yeah, I appreciate you watching, because options, they're not the simplest thing to understand, but they're also not the most difficult thing to understand. Just take the time, do the research. Have any questions, drop them down below. Hit me up on my Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. I'm out. I've talked too much. This is like a 30-minute video. Either way, it's a good video. So I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.